Fat Joe gives a different perspective on the PNB rock situation in Los Angeles.
The minute I go out in LA, hot 10 minutes, my phone start ringing. It get hot. It get warm. It get hot. And so the Forrest Gump moment is here. Unfortunately, they hit me up. Say, Joe, they just PNB rock. Roscoe's chicken. Are you okay? Are you all right? I said, yes, I am. My brother Rich the barber called me. He was really, really nervous for me. Joe, are you sure? Are you this? So I had to show him Magnum PI. The guy looked like he eat lead. He eat concrete. His face is chiseled. You see his bones. He's diesel and got one hell of a... And let me tell you something. When I have security, my first interview for security, I don't even like security. But my interview with security is...
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Do you know how to... where you... Because we know how to fight. We actually take great pride in fighting. So if anything happens, just step back. Let us... We love it. We love it. But are you willing to... And so that's the question you got to ask your security. Now, when you get to LA, it's so beautiful. It's so incredible. The mountains, the flowers. Hitmaker, what's up, baby? The mountain, the flowers. It's so deceiving. It's so deceiving because you out there and you feel like, we come from this concrete jungle. We come from these streets. And when we get out there, we think everything's beautiful, everything's sweet. Same thing with Miami. They always say, don't go over the bridge. Don't go to that pork and beans. Don't go to that Liberty City First 48. Don't. Okay, so now, particularly, and I'm going to be honest with you, DJ Juanito, when I'm in LA, I'm always security up, strapped up. What does that mean, Joe? It means what I noticed over the years, and this conversation right here, right? The reason you tune in for this conversation right here, because I'm the only one that can talk to you like this. I'm the only one been in the streets. You're not going to Joe Button for this conversation. You're not going to academics for this conversation. If you are, you're a fool. And that's no disrespect because I love both those brothers. Charlamagne, no, the buck stops here. When you want that real shit, when you want that real talk, street guy lived it his whole life, the buck stops here. And it's so crazy because some people say, why does Fat Joe he talks about these topics? Why he talks, who authorized him? Nobody else gonna talk to you like this. Nobody. Shout out Diddy. Shout out LeBron James. Timberland and King. Shout out to Diddy. Shout out to LeBron James. We just announced our new show on Stars. Shout out to Stars. We've been doing amazing things. And Fat Joe, as much shit as he could talk, he's human. I got a family. So eliminate LA and let's go to New York. Let's go to Harlem. I'm often in Sylvia's. I'm often in Melba's. Supporting black-owned businesses. Flor de Mayos, Conde, Malecon, brown-owned businesses. That's what we do. We announced the show today. Stars, LeBron James, Diddy, Fat Joe, Black and Brown, Papito. These guys talk it, but I live it. And so, what's the difference of me being in Sylvia's, of me being in Melba's, on Conde or Malecon, eating with my family? And so you turn around, they said Nipsey Hussle. Some people say he was a leader in the community. I believe that. Some people say, because a lot of these guys, if y'all want real talk today, let me see some fire signs. Let me see some fire signs. Because all I got for you is real talk. And so if you don't want the real talk and you want this mumbo jumbo, that's on you. That's on you. If you want the real talk, then we're really going to talk. And some people who say, what, bro, nobody else going to talk to you like this. Nobody else going to give you the real. Shout out to Power to the Patients, helping the people out there with transparency. Nobody going to talk that real shit. These guys, they can't talk it because they never fucking lived it. They can't talk it. They never lived it. And so we go out there, right? Support black-owned business. What was this young man doing? Supporting black-owned business with his wife and his daughter. Now, I knock no hustles. I used to rob people. I used to stick people up. Not proud. I was once a young, confused man that was living by any means necessary, was living by get rich or die trying. So I understand the plight. I understand what's going on here. But what I never understood is why can't you rob a brother? Take his shit, stick him up, we caught you off guard, and keep it moving and let that brother be great. Now, we all know how hard it is for young blacks and young Latinos. They're stacked against us. Police against us. The streets against us. System against us. And so we all fighting to try to find a way. But now when you rob a person, because I want to be clear on this. So I tell you, I'm not mad at you robbing people. I'm not. You won. You got it. But I'm mad at you people. I'm going to keep it real. And so when you make the choice to kill an unarmed person for no reason after you robbed them, you're an evil person. You're evil. You're mad at your life and you're evil. Now, what is I seen an uproar. Oh, you shouldn't wear your jewelry. You shouldn't this. I watched on the news. I was in LA. And I'm watching the little girl on the news and all that. They got her outside of Roscoe's chicken. And she's saying, you shouldn't post where you at. You should, what? I want to know, what's the crime in posting where you at? What's the crime in being proud of yourself and wearing the jewelry? What's the crime in supporting black-owned business? What's the crime? No, that's not the reason why the man. The reason why the man is because there's some guys out there that hate the world and they for no reason. Because they could have took his jewelry, whipped them, whatever. Took the jewelry. They did not have to take that little girl's father. And so they start all these, because no. It is what it is. Black on brown crime, black on black crime, brown on brown crime. It is what it is. And it's disgusting. When we know how hard it is to get out of that situation, to lift yourself up, and your life can be taken like that. We only get one life. Fat Joe's not no superhuman. I could slip on a banana peel today. I could get hit with a flower pot on my head. I could be in an accident. This is real shit. This is why I come on here and talk transparency. Now, there's a thing they call, you go to a place, check in. How about we check in ahead of time? How about the OGs who know these guys who are rappers? Tell them ahead of time. Stick them up. Can you do that for me? Every gang leader, every real guy, every OG of the world. Can y'all do that for me? Can you do this and say, stick him up? He ain't check in. Don't. Not in front of that black and that baby. In that restaurant, which is a fucking iconic restaurant that I've been to 20, 30, 40 times. Chicken is the best chicken in the world, Roscoe's chicken. And when you come to LA, the first thing you want is some Roscoe's chicken. And I wisened up. And I just tell them to get it and bring it to the hotel. Now the hotel ain't safe. Just a week before this, they aired out a truck. They almost killed the rapper. They aired out his manager. 100 in the middle of Beverly Hills. Beverly Hills ain't safe in LA. It just ain't nowhere is safe there. And then what do these guys do? They roam around Beverly Hills, Rodeo Drive to see anybody to come and rob them? Think about it. If every rapper in the world is getting in Hollywood Hills, Beverly Hills, what the fuck is going on in LA? And so over here in New York, I could dip out. My house is in the most beautiful neighborhood in the world. And I got that thing in here. I'm not one of them. I'm a lifelong Democrat. I will never vote Republican. But in any state, I got that thing. Simple. I'm going to protect me and my family. You got it confused. You got it confused. And so what I'm saying is, what I learned out in LA my whole life, is that these guys are so daring. You could be with the illest OG that runs everything, and they'll try you. With the OG standing right next to you. It's happened to me several of times. I'm with the biggest so-called guy you ever heard of in LA, the leader of all leaders and this and that, and we still get into the smoke in front of the guy. And so in New York, the only difference is, and I'm not comparing LA to New York to Philly, is there's a level of respect. Well, as of now, because these kids are out of control. And I'm not necessarily throwing that on the kids. That PNB rock, I don't know if those was young guys. I don't know who it was. What I do know is these kids. I just watched some shit on Instagram. They stuck up a bodega with machine this big for a bodega. You know what the bodega got, guys? $1,000. It's 4 of you guys with machine guns. You go to jail, you get 15 years in jail for armed robbery. Nobody wants armed robbery, especially white. Do you get it? No white want to go to Bottega and Veneta or Gucci and 4 armed coming there with machine guns. They don't want it, bro. And so when you go to trial or you become a jail lawyer and you think you will see those white people in that jury talking about send that motherfucker away for 18. We don't want no machine in the store. Poppy don't want it. Nobody want the shit. So now what you got $1,000. You guys made $250. Was 15 years of your life worth $250? If Poppy feels bold and jumps at you with a knife, you gotta kill him. That's life in jail. And so, rappers are now an endangered species. I'm telling you now. Because you got them both. You got the feds, you got the police, ready to lock everybody up. They can't wait. In fact, the more famous you get, works against you because they want to play that against you. They want to lock you up. The most famous you are, they want to give it to you. The hood want to play on. I've never seen people hate themselves. I've never seen. What's the problem? Black people, Latino people. What's the problem? If you see your own brother or sister come up and make something out of nothing, why you want to kill them? What is the problem? Why you hate yourself so much? Why you want to kill them?
Thanks for tuning in to 9 Mag TV.